MODOK is all the rage right now, so of course you know we're playing the deck too. We're going to discard our entire hand, make Morbius huge, power up Apocalypse, and swarm the field on turn 6. Deck list is in the description as always. Enjoy the gameplay. Right, we got Blum here for our first opponent. Colleen and Swarm to start, so that'll be good. Miniaturized Lab. I think we're going to go ahead and drop our Colleen into Miniaturized Lab, and then we can Nakia both our MODOK and our Ghost Rider. We won't get the Swarms, but that's okay, I think. Alright, so we do have the Collapse Mine, which is a little annoying. But we're just going to go ahead and hit this Nakia. We're going to Electro. They're going to have to skip a turn eventually, I think. You hit Apocalypse. So I think we just Swordmaster. We can hit, you know, there's only one bad hit here, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Oh, they're going to Cosmo us, okay. Actually, that kind of screws us over, doesn't it? I think we just drop stats then. We're just going to drop our MODOK here, and then pull into Chavez. They're going to Claw. Okay, so they're going to win the right. So we definitely have to win the left. So a Magneto puts him at 21. That puts us at 21. So Ghost Rider pulls us into Swarm. I think a Chavez Swarm might be the play here. They snapped, so let's see what they got. They're going to drop 1. There is Spectrum. This can put them at 15, which isn't going to be enough. We're going to still be at 21, and we'll be at 16 on the left. So, that clock could have been scary, and that Cosmo kind of messed up our Swordmaster, but you know what? We still won. We got 4 cubes out of it, so let's move on to the next game. Okay, so we are pulling it into our win more cards, but we do need to pull into some of our discards here. We continue holding. We'll play Swordmaster on 3, that's fine. I think we just go ahead and Swordmaster on the left. Where is my tracker? Where did my tracker go? Why do you keep leaving like that? And we get rid of Ghost Rider, of course, one of our only bad hits. We go ahead and drop Morbius left, I think. And the next turn we can MODOK. We'll get 2 Swarms, Wolverine on the field, and Apocalypse, a 12 power Apocalypse, so. And we'll draw some more cards, which is what we want. Alright, opponent's gonna Angela, hit Lady Sif and Infinite. So we just MODOK, and we are going to... We'll MODOK on the right. We're gonna snap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Morbius is gonna go up by 12 power. This will be a 14 power Morbius here. And boom. Apocalypse comes back as 12 power. We'll get 2 Swarms. Wolverine's gonna go on the field over there with MODOK. Okay, they're gonna Sarah. I don't see them putting that much power over here, so I'm thinking we put 26 on the left, and then we just put 24 on the right. Even with Brood here, that's 2, 4, 6, 7, so they'll go up to 10, and then 2 more cards puts them at 12. 24. They'll have 24 here, so we'll beat them by 6. Okay, so they're only playing 2 cards. They're going to Enchantress. That hits our Morbius, and Shang-Chi in the middle, which does not hit, and we are still larger here on the left. So we got 4 cubes out of it, and we got the win. Didn't expect the Enchant of Shang-Chi off the Seracle, but you know what? We got it. So that's 4 cubes. That's a win. Let's move on to the next one. All right, so Asgard's the first location. That is definitely something we want to try winning. So we're definitely going to Colleen Wing into it first if we don't draw into Morbius, which we don't. We draw into Sif. So we will Colleen Wing, discard our Wolverine, and Wolverine will go somewhere as a 4-power card. It will go on the right. Okay, they're just going to drop a regular Swarm. We draw a card. We hit into Morbius and Swordmaster. Lady Sif would hit Ghost Rider, which is not something I want. So I think we just drop Morbius here on the left. See what they're dropping. They're dropping into their own Morbius. Okay. So we hit Swarm. I think we just go for the check on the Swordmaster. Put Morbius to 4, and then so we'll have 14 here. We hit Arnakia, which is fine. They're going to Hellcow, which is going to put them to 13, which is not going to be enough for them. We do draw into MODOK, we draw into Infinite. We draw into Apocalypse. All right, so we MODOK middle. We will get 2 Swarms in our Apocalypse, and then Morbius is going to get pretty big. Now, I just don't know if they're going to... Okay, so they're going to Ghost Rider back their Giganto and hit Iceman on one of our Swarms, which means we can only play 1. So they've got 3 in hand. I don't see them... I really don't see them winning left at 27. And I think Apocalypse right putting us to 16 is probably our best bet. If one of the cards in their hand is Hela, that could really screw us over, but we're going to go for it. And they're going to MODOK, which hits Strong Guy and Infinite, only putting them into 25. So we got it. 27 on the left, 16 on the right. Ooh. All right, so this is a pretty good discard hand on turn 3. Wolverine, Swarm, Infinite. Any of those are a good target. Sacred Timeline doesn't really do much for our deck. Now we have MODOK, so we have 1 bad hit with our Swordmaster. Hopefully we don't hit the MODOK with our Swordmaster. They're going to Colleen Wing out their Swarm. That's something that I would like to draw. And we draw into our Colleen. We can draw into our Ghost Rider, which I think is fine. We'll play Swordmaster into the middle location. They're going to sift out their Apocalypse. Okay, so they're getting better discard draws than we are. And we are going to hit our Infinite, which actually is perfect because we can Ghost Rider back that Infinite. Which I think is the play we're going to make. We're just going to Ghost Rider on the right and we're going to pull back that Infinite. I think we snap here. If we can draw it into Apocalypse, then we can get a 12-power Apocalypse with our Swarms out. They're going to Hellcow. They're discarding their MODOK, so that's less for them. If they're... I mean, if they are running Hela, that's going to... You know, the Hela's going to help them out quite a bit, but the fact that we've got MODOK here in the middle, we're going to contest the middle here with 14 power. We're going to get rid of our Wolverine. He's going to go to the middle, so we'll have 18 power. Our Apocalypse is going to be at 12. They're playing Morbius on the left, which is fine. I think the best play is just Apocalypse middle and then Swarm right. That puts us to 29 right, and that puts us to 30 in the middle. If for whatever reason they have a Shang-Chi, that puts them to 17 and will keep us at 18, so we'll still win this location. I don't really see them winning the right location. Even if they Shang-Chi, that puts them to 3, and that leaves us at 9. So I think the only saving grace they might have is Hela. So let's see what happens. Okay, they're playing 3, so they are going to Apocalypse themselves, which isn't going to put them at the power that they need. Glad we dropped Apocalypse middle. So here in the mirror, we were able to take our opponent down from that, discarding the Infinite and pulling it down with Ghost Rider. I love pulling that combo. People really don't expect it, and it got us 4 cubes and it got us the win against the mirror, so let's move on to the next one. Alright, so this is actually a pretty sick opening hand with Colleen Wing Swarm, Nakia, Infinite. Unfortunately, do we hold off on our... I think we hold off on the Colleen. We're going to Nakia first because we want to hit the Swarm. Alright, so they do have bar with no name, so we're going to go ahead and Nakia get this Colleen Wing out. And then we can Morbius and Colleen. I'm going to play the Morbius in the middle. And then the Colleen to discard the Swarms. Next turn, we can probably play MODOK here in the middle to get that 6-cost card. The 6-cost card will get discarded, actually. All right, they're zeroing a She-Hulk, okay? Which I think we can still beat, honestly. We do hit Ghost Rider. Do we give them the 6-cost card? I don't think so. This puts us to 18, and it gives Morbius plus 10 power. So unless they can beat 28 here in the middle, we should be able to win the middle. And actually, they got their Lizard. So we're actually discarding an additional card. So okay, so they're hitting with Dracula. I mean, we gotta hope. We've got 4 5-power Swarms, so... we cannot play Chavez left, so we're just going to drop all 4 of our Swarms over here and hope that our opponent does not discard Infinite. That's basically all we have. We're not going to drop Chavez into the bar with no name, because that's just kind of stupid. So we've got 20 left in 30 middle. I'm not snapping, let's hope for the best. And the opponent retreated. They figured that they weren't going to be able to get that discard on Dracula, and weren't going to be able to beat us over in the big house. So that's a win. Only 1 cube, but you know what? A victory is a victory. Really happy about that. Hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. It really helps out a bunch. And check out this video. This one, YouTube thinks is the best for you to watch based on all of their calculations. I don't understand how it works, but go ahead and watch it. Bye!